Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video about astronomy. Today is a very special video for two reasons. First of all, it's my first comparison on this channel, and second of all, it's a collaboration with a great channel known as Airplaneproductions. I'll link his channel in the description below, and it'll also be in the top right corner. So today, me and Airplanesproductions will make a comparison of the Falcon 9 rocket and Starship, both by SpaceX. Airplanesproduction will start off with the Falcon 9 and I'll end off with Starship. So here is Airplanesproduction with the Falcon 9.
Yep, here are the Falcon 9 stats and figures.
Three, two, one. Liftoff of the Falcon 9.
Falcon 9 is the second only rocket derivative SpaceX has built and serves as the bedrock for the Falcon Heavy. But we focus on the 9 for now. Why the number 9? Well, essentially there are 9 Merlin sea level engines on the first stage, and combined the FT version delivers 1,710,000 pounds of thrust, or 7,607 kilonewtons of thrust.
The vehicle is passing through maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Telemetry still nominal, power still nominal.
Specific impulse for the first stage is 282 seconds at 2.77 km per second, and it has a burn time of 162 seconds. The second stage of the rocket is powered by one Merlin 1D Vacuum Plus engine with 210,000 pounds of thrust, and the burn time is up to 397 seconds. Both use RP1 propellant, something that will be changed for Starship. More on that later on when talking Starship. Anyways, the system can take 22.8 tons to low Earth orbit, 8.3 tons to geosynchronous transfer orbit for the reusable versions, which will be the ones we compare given the Starship is only available in a fully reusable version. So far, out of 97 launches, only 2 have failed with vehicle breakup, and there have been 57 successful landings. The reliability figure is around 98%. Pretty impressive given an A350 which first entered service in 2014 had reliability of 98.7%. The Falcon can take either the Crew Dragon or Cargo Dragon, and speaking of which, by the time of upload, the Crew 1 mission could already be up and running. SpaceX has also upgraded the initial Cargo Dragon with the new design of Crew Dragon. Think of it as a Cargo Dragon 2.0, and that's pretty much all you need to know about the Falcon 9, a very reliable and pretty capable vehicle. Now I pass things on for Starship.
Wow, thanks a lot Airplanesproduction for that amazing info. But will the Falcon 9 beat the Starship rocket? Let's find out. Now the first thing you need to know about Starship is that it's huge. It's the largest rocket in the world as of 2020. And it's also very powerful. Starship will use 3 sea-level optimized Raptor engines and 3 vacuum optimized Raptor engines. These sea-level engines are identical to the engines on a Super Heavy booster. They should look a bit like this. Starship is planned to be used on missions to Mars and other heavy cargo missions. Because the Starship can carry as much as 100 people according to SpaceX, and it's a great rocket to carry cargo in. Sadly, Starship is going through testing and they are still being constructed, but every day we get closer to an official launch. Once Starship becomes a success, SpaceX plans to build one every 72 hours, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. SpaceX will carry on with the trend of making the rockets reusable and will will come in 2 stages. Elon Musk said that Starship is made of stainless steel, which is super heavy compared to other rockets. He said the reason he went with this option is because it's much more cheaper than things like carbon fiber, but the downside is that it's really heavy. This pandemic hasn't really been affecting Starship and its testing and production. Starship is a 122 meter or 400 feet tall when fully stacked, and SpaceX said that it will cost about $2 million per launch. SpaceX will use liquid methane and liquid oxygen to power the rocket's engines. Methane is important because SpaceX wants to be able to manufacture its fuel on other planets and specifically Mars, and they can do that in theory with the thin atmosphere that Mars has. It's a good idea if SpaceX will be doing these missions using Starship. The first stage, which is known as Super Heavy, has 28 Raptor engines producing 65 kilonewtons or 15 million pounds of thrust. And the second stage, which is the main part known as Starship, has only 6 Raptor engines producing only 12,000 kilonewtons or 2.7 million pounds of thrust. Now unfortunately there isn't as much info of the Starship because it's in early stages of testing and production. Now if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share, and go check out Airplanesproductions channel down in the description. If you have any questions, be sure to comment down below. Huge thanks to Airplanesproductions for helping me with this comparison. Bye.